Right, we did a thing. There we go. The work is pretty good. It's not neat and tidy. It's not a professional job, but my mast's going to go nowhere. This thing turned out fine. I just have to fit it now, but it's already like way after 5 and it's Friday and I'm going to go home. Yeah. Good start to the week though. Well, I completely messed up. I don't know how I missed it. Maybe I was just, because of last week, I was just feeling off. Bottom line is, these bolts do not fit through. They're not long enough. Now, how did that happen? Well, I accounted for removing the top of the bolt, which gives me the space I need. But we recessed it all the way in, so it's actually like that if you take the top of the bolt off. And now that distance that I needed is gone. This is a massive kick in the teeth. It means I need to go get slightly longer bolts. These bolts aren't going to do it. Alternatively, cut the head off one of the other bolts, cut these off flush and then just mount it flush. But I don't want that. I wanted it to be strong. I wanted it recessed and welded inside the groove like you just saw. So I'm not sure what to do. I'm not going to waste the chain plate, but it really is, it's going to set me back a week, unfortunately. Right, I called the bolts place to try and get larger bolts, longer bolts, 30mm or 25mm. They don't have any in stock. Maybe next week, I'm told. That is why I'm doing all of this other stuff. Quite some time ago, I shared the grossness of the rear shaft here, this tiny little bulge in the middle. That white stuff is a sort of a bleach spray, and I had like an anti-microbial fungal spray that I've put in here. This is the second round of cleaning, and I'm trying to get all this gunk off because it's quite grim. And then I have a small drip at the bottom. That's kind of normal. It's maybe too much, but I do know that I need to replace the tape in the stuffing box at the back. But it is a bit of an annoyance because there's only so much time I have this week to do stuff on the boat, and it's going to be a very busy week. It's also going to be super windy, so the wind's already started now, and it's going to go right through. Today's Monday. It's going to go right through till Friday morning, gusting pretty much constantly till about 40 knots, which rules out any deck work whatsoever. I do have the front windows here, and I would like to cut away all of that rotten old Sikaflex, I imagine, and I'm not going to get to those this year, or at least I don't think I'll get to them this year. So the rainy season's coming up in less than 3 months, possibly 2 months time, and I need to seal that because water does still get in. So that's going to be one of the tasks to try and get done this week. So I got quite lucky. I was able to get the slightly longer bolts ahead of time. They were able to find some for me. That means I can begin working on the chain plate again. Maybe tomorrow. So that heavy weather has finally reached us. It's the next day, and it's been very difficult getting things done on the boat this week. So that's week 2 of barely accomplishing things. However, we will do some painting today inside and tick off a few jobs, and then I've got to start rendering this video for you guys. I'll do my best and try and squeeze in some more work. But we're expecting 45 knot winds throughout the day, so it's not great. Wow. Well, I'm going to have to sit down for this one. I can't carry on like this. Definitely cannot carry on like this. I can barely stand in the boat. I keep getting blown over. It's really bad when you're trying to mix paints, and I've already made a bit of a mess downstairs which I've had to clean up. So I'm going to call it quits before things go really badly. Thank you everybody for watching. I wish progress was a little bit better. Hopefully next week it will be. I'm never satisfied with the progress, but that's just me. I always want to do more than I can. While I wait for the weather to cool off, I'm going to render this video and get it uploaded for you guys. So thank you everyone who has subscribed, and to everyone who's thinking of subscribing, give it a go. And if you'd like to support this project, there's a buy me a coffee link down below. Feel free or don't. And I will see you all next week. Thanks guys, take care, bye bye.